the last video, I built the exterior of a very detailed mansion. And in today's video, part 2, I'm going to be decorating the inside. And I have 5 main rooms that I want to complete in this detailed house. 1, a bedroom. 2, a bathroom. 3, a kitchen. 4, a dining room. And 5, a lounge room. Where at the end of this video, I can rest. I am so scared. Enough dilly-dallying. I've got all of my decals ready. We've got the house ready. So let's get started. Alrighty, guys. I actually feel scared going inside this house. Like, I don't want to ruin it. It's literally perfection and beauty. But obviously, we've got to start somewhere. And I am going to be starting with the kitchen room. I think you can never go wrong with a kitchen. I probably have the most practice with them. Now, most of this is going to be coming from my own thought process. However, I do have a few inspiration pictures for the kitchen. This is the style I want to go for. But as you can see, I've got a lot of different ones at the same time. I've sort of got like different levels of skill. So the first thing I'm going to be starting off with is the floor. Oh my god. It's already overlapping. What? And I actually haven't yet decided whether or not I'm going to do custom flooring in the kitchen. If we decide to, then we have like these checkers, which I thought could look quite nice. So now we've got the walls in. The first port of call is adding in a doorway. And obviously I'm doing a custom archway. That just makes sense. The next step is cabinets, which, oh, here's some I made earlier. I am using the Craftsman, which I haven't used in a very long while. So what does this look like?
It's disgusting, it's disgusting!
Ew, it looks manky. Yep, definitely. Go to smooth plastic, go to smooth plastic. Now, the first thing that we're going to be adding that is custom in this house is going to be a custom fridge. Let's hope the Bloxburg gods are on our side, guys. I'm just looking up fridge. Oh, it's an LG fridge. Did any of you guys, as like your first phone, have an LG? Anyway, that looks really nice. And then we're just going to transform it so it's a bit more, you know, towards the front. I feel like we should be popping a normal fridge maybe behind there because we want it to actually be accessible. I've seen a lot of TikToks. People are like, I would much rather have a regular house that is actually accessible.
Now, the ovens are going to be real because, like I just said, I want us to actually be able to access most of the things in this house.
Already, this does look pretty nice, pretty different as well. My favorite sink, guys, is the retro. However, I think I'm going to use the farmhouse today with a little curtain. And I wonder, can we add like bleach in this sink? It's called laundry detergent. In England, we just call it bleach. Oh my god. Now, that's probably how I'd actually leave it day to day. But obviously, I know now we need to add in all sorts. And then what? I feel like such a noob. I might add in a traditional pillar. No. That's sticking all through. Oh, no, we can't do that, Reese's. Don't be a daft. Like, I thought it would look nice, but it's just getting all up in my face, all personal, up in my business. Don't want it there. What I did want was a bunch of kitchen decorations. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to be making a lot of noises this video. I'm just a bit stressed, okay? A little stressed. Does that look good? No, I actually decided I'm going to move the doorway to be a little more centralized here because this little, like, oven hood just sat here looking all cute and demure. It sort of gave me an idea. Why not make this into like some sort of custom bookcase? So if we grab ourselves a basic shape, I'm sure we can make this look like it's linked to the ground. And then on top of this, I'm not going to put like random things like a shell or whatever the hell I normally put. I'm actually going to make it make sense for once. We're going to have like the plates and stuff. And fun fact, you can actually resize those little like pantry things. But I'm not going to lie, I actually really like that. I did also say we needed a dining room. And how I'm going to make this detailed is by doing a 5-block table. And how you make this work is simply with a cylinder. Then in the middle, what would I normally add? Uni even knows, mate. Is a fruit bowl even allowed? Would a detailed builder use a fruit bowl? Do you know what? I think I need to stop asking myself, what would other people do? This is what would true Reese's do.
And I'm quite a fan of the rounded one. Now, here is a top tip of how to make your placemats look delicious.
First of all, you're going to double up your placemats. Then you're going to add in your plates. And then along the top, I like to add a baby spoon. We're not allowed knives in Bloxburg. We can't be trusted, apparently. And I quite like adding armchairs, but I'm going to refrain from doing that today. And I'm actually going to add the Victorian chair. I quite like how the hands of the chair look like they're holding the plate. And then rather than having wood on the chair, I'm going to make it plank.
But I'm in the Porsche.
The only thing it could deal with, I think, is a chandelier. which I'm actually going to be doing a dual chandelier. Oh god, next up is the panels. Now, do I use the panels from outside? I actually think this is a bit of a big sleigh. I don't like how you can see the beam through the top, so I'm going to grab these and I'm just going to bring them forward literally one block. Now that just looks so much neater than a few minutes ago. So all that's really left to put in here, in my eyes, a kitchen island. Now, I feel like I don't update you guys on my real life enough, so I'm going to tell you something, yeah? Oh my god, this is actually crazy. Actually, I'm dating someone at the moment, guys. Actually, we're together, and I'm meeting his parents for the first time tonight, and I'm so scared. You flipping know how crazy I am, guys. I'm going to have to act normal. I love telling you guys about my life. Anyway, the reason I'm adding pillars here is I was hoping that, do you know what I mean? Like, we could add some little like legs on the thing, but it wasn't working. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. It looks good, but it just looks like it don't look like these people's pictures. How is she done this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I underestimated how hard it is actually to do this. Yeah, mine is like this, like level 1. Shut up, Reese's. Shut up, you stupid cow. I know exactly what I'm doing. We're changing these pendants immediately. I mean, I will steal the colours though, because the colours are quite nice. And then a little custom pendant that I actually like to do is where you take a sphere, you resize it into a little ball, and then you push it up into these half sphere pendants. And it looks really, really cool, doesn't it? It's all customized. Wallpaper, and then they just have paintings. I did not spend 500 hours scouring Pinterest for no reason. And I quite like how these are different colors. Normally that might trigger me a little bit, but today I quite like it. It makes it look real. Oh my god, I forgot we had custom plants. Or do we? Oh no! Oh yeah, we do. And a cat. Anyway, this is my custom plant, guys. And can my mouse stop glitting, please? This is not a good video to be glitting when I'm trying to be all customized. No, I don't want to take the chair. No, babes, I don't want the chair. I want the plant. And I want it to go right here. Now, I think the only thing that this room is missing is custom floor. I can't believe how long I've blimmin' well spent on that floor, just for us to delete it anyway. So I've got 3 steps for you, okay? First step is getting yourself a pillar, and then you resize your basic shape down, and then the next step is adding on your decal, which you will then flip up. Oh no, flip this way. Now I know this seems like an awful lot of work, but trust me, it's easier than doing this one by one. Now I personally prefer to just turn the roof off and then do it like this. That has actually transfigured this room. Oh my god, no, I am well proud of this. I think I need to be nicer about myself. I am so happy and proud of this.
Bombastic side eye.
I'm just adding in some memes. And I never thought I would find myself actually reading that number in brackets, guys. Like, what do you mean? And there we go, guys. Room 1 is done. And we actually did 2 in 1, didn't we? We did the kitchen and dining. So next up is the lounge room. So now, as I stated, I am in no fit state of mind to be doing an entire layout in a house like this. So we're just going to have to very roughly say, maybe this can just be a massive entry and we can have like a piano or something at the end. Okie dokie, guys. It's a little while later. I had to actually take a breath. They just don't tell you how much this building gets to your head. Like, that was actually making me really stressed. We are now in the living room, so room 3, as I just said, and I want a blue living room, but I don't just, obviously, I can't leave it like this. It ain't amateur hour, so I'm gonna make it concrete. So we're definitely gonna not have a custom floor in here. Actually, I don't know. No, I think I'm just gonna go for a planked floor. Is that okay, guys? Please don't abuse me. I like this room now. I'm having fun again. So now, what do we do in here? I'm thinking no to a TV, okay? I feel like this house is not giving TV. And then for the fireplace, I almost want it like out and about. There doesn't really make sense either. Perhaps it's time for Miss Nicki Minaj to make an appearance with a grand piano. I would love to play like some Taylor Swift there. Did you see Taylor Swift released a new album? I mean, I am filming this in August, so might already be old news by now, but I am so excited. Right, let's go over to my inspo pics. I did get some lounges. Oh, look at that. Built-in shelves, yes please. But that isn't really the style that I'm going for at all. We are going to use some of those wicker sofas, okay? Because I see these in every single custom house. No matter what the flipping style is, they've got this wicker sofa. So we're flipping having it. But I can't get behind the dirt texture, guys. I know I try it every time, but I just don't know what it is. What's that? Water? No, we don't want that.
20 minutes later.
I'm also going to place a mirror above. And this is where we can use another custom decalion. Oh! Oh my god. We've already got one, guys. Oh, I'm so prepared, aren't I? Although that's the most disgusting shade of gold I could have ever chosen. But we move. I'm laughing at this. Hello, Parlant, my old friend. You will be plopped right there in the corner, looking absolutely dandy, if I might say so myself. And oh, I know I could go here. And then again, we face the curtain debate. Do we have curtains or not? Oh, hang on. Isn't there a trick that you can do with like a towel? Now it's blimmin' expensive as well, isn't it? And okay, those are all of the curtains in. That actually does look pretty sick, to be fair. I don't know if it was worth all that time, but you guys can let me know that. What else do you pop in a lounge? They've just got like coffee table. Did I get any other pictures? Oh, that's a dining room. Done that, mate. I guess we have to think for ourselves for once. Oh, I know what. In Bridgerton, I was always in such awe of this. They had like a little chess table. Obviously, that was like in the 1800s. So I quite like that style of build anyway. I don't think we have a chessboard in Bloxburg. Oh, that ain't gonna stop me though, is it? Not today. Normally, that would stop me. Guys, have you not learned anything from my skills today? Now, I don't know about you. It's a bit of a big chessboard at the minute, but that's okay. We could just resize it down, can't we? Oh, that's so cute. Now, all that's left is like this weird area as you come in, and I know exactly what to put here. Do not even bully me for this. I know it's a very old school building hack. Hey! I love it. I think that looks so cool. And you've got to be careful with these beams because as you can see, they do like to stick up a little bit. So that's where we drag them down. Even in a pro house, I still feel like you're allowed some hidden underfloor lighting, right?
12 seconds later.
Having a mental breakdown.
I'm having a panic attack right now. I need to calm down because I'm having a panic attack right now.
So like I said, I actually haven't used these in ages. And now I'm looking at them. They're flipping amazing. Also, this thing, whatever's going on the roof here is going to need to be eradicated immediately. So how we're going to eradicate that is with these standard square beams. Now, obviously, we've been using like the smaller ones throughout, but this calls for the big guns. Oh my god, it looks like a chocolate bar. I didn't realize I made it all textured as well. You could resize them. Now, here's where things get a little bit tricky. We have about 5,000 roofs on here. So I need to work out how to make all of the undersides of the roof the same color. And a very important decision is obviously going to be like the color and texture of the master bedroom. And I've gone for a blue, because if this was my real life house, I would definitely want a blue. There, this is like the bedroom I want to do, like this style, bit fancy. I love that mirror. Oh, that's a painting on the floor. We need to work out first and foremost where the bed is going to go. I think the only place it really works is in this flat area over here. And so we're going to add that in like that. Then as for our like chest of drawers, these are going to be completely custom. I feel like we've slacked on the custom the last few minutes. So we're going to have a little base like that. And then, oh, it could go up one. Yeah, that's fancy, isn't it? That's fancy. And then it will go in and this will be the main chair. And I know they do custom lamps, but that's something I actually do have to put my foot down. A custom lamp. What the hell is the point in that? Do you know what I mean? It's not letting off any lighting or anything. And I guess each side can be different, actually. Like a tissue box for when you're crying. A Rolex watch. And holy moly! Why have I been thrown into a maintenance lobby? If there's not an update right now, I'm going to be furious. Oh, look. Hey, Glossy. Hey, Queen Moon Snow.
Let's see you guys here.
Guys, I just snuck a peek at the value. It is insane. Oh, my gosh. For this, I know it is basically a mansion, but it's still quite a small house. Jeez. Really? That just undid all of my stuff. Bloxburg, bro. Like, it's exciting normally because you think, oh, Bloxburg just updated. But they didn't. Anyway, let's add in a little blanket. A blanket made of wood. Bro, that is going to be so uncomfortable. And one thing I would say I am actually pretty detailed at anyway is my beds. I always add a multitude of pillows. And then I like to add like a trifecta in the middle. And oh my god, I didn't even notice like the views onto the lawn. That's lovely. That is absolutely gorgeous, actually. And I'm going to pop underneath a little carpet. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Actually, no. Screw you, piano. Not having that there. This is going to be our dressing room. And we can have a nice dressing chair as well. And then the mirror from earlier, I'm going to put onto a basic shape. How do you guys say mirror? Do you say mirror? I feel like in America, you guys say mirror.
Mirror.
Anyway, that actually looks really good. And oh my god, look at the floor in it. How did did I just leave it like that? Hey, there we go, there we go. And then we've obviously got like the corner ones to do as well. Now, the best part about like putting so much effort into rooms and things is that you can actually copy them a little bit. You shouldn't do this too much in a custom house, but at the end of the day, I make the rules.
Oh, scary.
And with that, guys, my detailed mansion part 2 is done. I haven't got a chainsaw out. Butler, where is my butler? I'm arriving home to my manor house. Certainly, ma. Yes, guys, here we are outside. Now, this definitely looks less flattering than earlier because you can see a little bit of glitching in there, but it does look nice to see that it's filled with a little bit more life at least. So, we have seen the exterior. Obviously, we can marvel at it a little bit more. First room to the left is Mama's kitchen. Where the hell is the roof? As we try that again, this is the kitchen, which is absolutely delicious looking. If anything, my only complaint is that's a little bit like too bright. But other than that, oh, I've got my spoon. Please somebody feed me. So yeah, this is where you'd have a maid probably cleaning. But if we're actually looking at the building skills today, I think I've outdone myself. As we make our way over to the lounge, I can say for certain I've never done a chessboard. I've never had a cat in my house. I've never really done like these custom paintings. And it all just feels so much more fun and fresh. I cannot wait. Like, after this video is done, I'm going to try and complete this house. And if I do that, I'll post them on my Instagram, which if you're not following, go follow Truvy's. Only one more room, which is the bedroom. And it took us 2 hours, but I think the bedroom might be one of my favorites. I don't know if it's just because I love bedroom. Bloxburg, that is not my fault. I got trolled when I got thrown into a maintenance lobby. But yeah, the inside of this house is truly stunning. And I think it does the outside justice. Do let me know if you want me to do more detailed builds in the future. And I'll see you guys then.